Well, it started off, first of all, it was a bit of a graph really. So it started going up. So I was really keen to lose the weight. That happened quite quickly. And then it was understanding the foods and monitoring the foods that you ate, and actually coming across some difficulties like going out for a meal and thinking, what am I actually going to eat? So, for instance, I don't drink, and then going to a restaurant. And so if you don't drink, the only thing you can drink is normally Coca-Cola, lemonade, and you feel a bit unsociable having water, whatever. And it's realizing, thinking, great, so I'm going to try and get healthy, but society won't let you get healthy. You've done all this work all week, and yet you go out, stuff your face with all what is a lovely meal, which you have no idea what's in it. So the next morning you had thought, well, I might have had 3 or 4 Cokes last night, whatever like that. And you wake up next day and you're feeling guilty, and then you have a chat with you. No, don't worry about it. You're allowed to live your life. And then you start thinking, okay, well, I've got to go to the gym, burn off what I've done. And then you start adapting your life. Probably after about 9 months to 12 months, you start adapting, thinking, okay, well, it's not avoiding your friendships, but you've got to start thinking, well, I don't want to eat food like that. You've got to really sort of avoid those sort of restaurants. You want to really start getting into a routine of what makes you feel good, not makes you feel bad. So that time, for instance, I remember waking up that morning, taking my son to a tennis session that day, and the headache I had was like someone was sticking a pickaxe through my head. And I haven't drunk Coke since, because I know that's how what did it. But from a mental point of view, the guilt trip that you have when you have like a sneaky chocolate bar or something like that, it's a life lesson, because you actually do start actually thinking, that chocolate bar will take 10 minutes to row off. What's the advantage in that? What's the nutritional benefit in that? So my whole perception of around food and liquids about what you're drinking has changed. So before I eat something, I always think, is that going to cause any more harm? Is that going to make me ill? Potentially, if I eat too much of that, is it going to cause serious illness? It's a well-known fact that sugar is not the best of foods for you. So why eat it? If it's going to cause cancer, or if it's going to do all that. So the one-to-one sessions I had have really made me look at my life in a whole 360-degree angle. Whereas I used to think, all right, let's go for a nice meal and all that, I'm now looking for mindfulness.